This is CBS News Bay Area with Juliette Goodrich.
It's been 1 year since the owner of Lucky 37 in Oakland was shot and killed in broad daylight while he was with his son right in front of his own restaurant. And still no arrests have been made in the shooting. And now the family of June Anabo, along with Oakland police, are asking for help finding his killers. As Wilson Walker reports, Anabo built a community before his death, and they are still seeking justice.
Like how he used to care for the community, used to care for everybody, but like before himself.
That is 12-year-old Kaya Anabo talking about the generosity of his late father, Jun Anabo, who was killed 1 year ago today outside the family business, the Lucky 37 restaurant on Fruitvale Avenue. Now, Kaya actually witnessed that shooting. And on this anniversary, he joined his grandmother in asking the public for help solving the case.
He and his dad were like this. His face, I was telling him that it looks like he's wearing his face. They look identical.
We just miss him so much, and I know a lot of people do too.
I mean, he was loved. He was always ready to help someone, fix something, help someone clean their yard, build something for them, move something.
While the family was speaking at police headquarters, friends gathered at the restaurant for a memorial. The Lucky 37 has become a community hub recently honored by the city. June's memory lives on here, and his friends and co-workers are still hoping for justice.
Well, I'm not going to rest until we get some justice. I mean, he's too big of a person for someone not to come through for us, you know.
Police say they have a person of interest in the case, but they need more help. June's sister had this message for the killer.
I know you don't probably want to go to jail or get caught, but, you know, you owe it to this kid right here who lost his father. I mean, what is he supposed to do now?
The family says they speak with investigators every week or so, and they are hopeful that an arrest will eventually be made. There is a $25,000 reward being offered in this case.
Staying in Oakland, where community members are voicing their own concerns over crime in the town, including the mother of a toddler who was injured by bullet shrapnel during an attempted robbery in the Trestle Glen area just this week.
I'm processing. It was probably the most horrific day of my life, but instead I'm here just you. I'm trying to find some answers to a situation that should never ever happened.
The toddler was being pushed in a stroller when the suspects tried to rob the child's nanny and fired a bullet into the ground. The suspects are still on the run tonight. The man accused of killing Cash App founder Bob Lee on the streets of San Francisco told a judge today he's not guilty. Lauren Toms was in court as both sides began laying out their cases. And one thing the prosecution and defense agree on, this is not a case of whodunit.
Defense is it's a combination of an accident and self-defense. Absolutely.
Friends and family of both Lee and Momeni were present at the arraignment where Canny petitioned for Momeni's release, citing his ties to the city and not fleeing during the 9 days that passed in between the stabbing and his arrest. But a different picture is painted through the prosecution. They argued that not only is Momeni a risk to the public, but he's also a flight risk. They pointed to his ties to Iran, which the U.S. does not hold an extradition treaty with, and argued that he has every motive to run.
Anyone who's capable of violently killing someone in society is a public safety risk.
Judge Victor Wang ultimately ruled that Momeni should remain detained, citing his risk to the public. But at the center of the case is the murder weapon. Court documents reveal that the 4-inch knife blade used to stab Lee matches a brand that Momeni's sister has in her Millennium Tower apartment, where they gathered earlier that night. Prosecutors described a scene in the Eastcut neighborhood where Momeni allegedly drove Lee in the opposite direction of where he was staying to a secluded area, under a bridge where he stabbed Lee 3 times before tossing the knife and fleeing at a high speed. The knife shows Momeni's DNA on the handle and Lee's blood on the blade.
We believe this is a whodunit. We believe that we have the murderer of Mr. Lee, and that's Mr. Momeni. And so there's no question in our minds that we have charged the correct person who killed Mr. Lee.
Jenkins told reporters that Momeni declined to speak with police, something she says is evident from a murderer.
That was Lauren Toms reporting. Growing concerns tonight about California's cannabis industry, with some shops facing what they're calling an extinction event. Some think a newly implemented state bill could be a catastrophe for cannabis. Retailers are now facing a 50% penalty if they don't pay the 15% they owe the state in taxes. Now, experts think a debt bubble worth hundreds of millions of dollars may burst.
A systemic policy issue. Overtaxation, overregulation, high compliance fees, lack of access to banking or institutional lending, a still thriving black market. It's very hard to play a winning hand with cards like that.
In the past, retailers would send tax money to distributors who would then pay the state government. The only problem was sometimes certain retailers wouldn't send the money. Now the state is asking for retailers to pay directly. All right, patients at San Francisco's Laguna Honda Hospital, they have been granted a 4-month reprieve from involuntary transfers out of the troubled facility. Federal regulators are now allowing them to stay put until at least September 19th. And the hospital was ordered to move all 700 patients out of the facility last year over safety concerns, but that was postponed in February and was supposed to restart this month. Senator Dianne Feinstein's office confirming today she's been suffering from broader complications from her shingles diagnosis than we were previously told. So her office confirmed with us the senator had Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, which can cause facial paralysis and hearing loss, along with encephalitis, which causes swelling of the brain. She'd been absent from Capitol Hill for 3 months until her recent return in a wheelchair. In a statement, a spokesperson for the senator said, quote, while the encephalitis resolved itself shortly after she was released from the hospital in March, she continues to have complications from Ramsay-Hunt syndrome. The eldest child of former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has been seen aiding the senator around Capitol Hill, and according to Politico, it's raising questions about whether Nancy Pelosi's political interests are in conflict with Feinstein's personal interests. Pelosi has endorsed Representative Adam Schiff to succeed Feinstein, but if Senator Feinstein were to retire early, Schiff's advantage could disappear. Well, Bay Area Congressman Eric Swalwell has reported former San Francisco 49er fullback Bruce Miller to the Capitol Police after he says Miller threatened him on social media. He even shared this screenshot of a direct message he says he got from Miller. It says, almost time. Would you rather Guantanamo of just execution? He then calls him an expletive traitor. Well, Miller played for the 49ers from 2011 to just before the 2016 season when he was dropped from the team after he was charged for the alleged assault of a 70-year-old man. Now, Miller has not commented publicly about the post. Swalwell says his family and staff were disturbed by the threat and that any kind of political violence or threat of political violence is unacceptable. Hey, check this out. In San Jose, Raging Waters. They are getting ready for opening day this Saturday. We saw stacks of inflatable tubes and life jackets on the racks there. The slides also got a new paint job for this summer. The park's general manager says the water park is always looking to exchange and enhance guests' experience.
We are cleaning, we are putting out new umbrellas, we are training all the team members to make sure we're ready to go. We've got new shade structure, more chairs out for seating. So a lot of new things that we're just putting in place and getting prepped for the weekend.
Looks great. Other new amenities coming to Raging Waters includes a new large cabana option by the wave pool. It fits 12 guests and it offers mobile orders.